Hey guys, DBZ Anarchy here, and welcome back to another What If. And today's What If is what if Goku had Broly's potential, part 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it, and subscribe to the channel because you're coming back for more What Ifs. So enough of that, let's get on to the What If. Continuing off from the last What If, Raditz have just been defeated and he has let Goku know that Vegeta and Nappa are coming. Two evil Saiyans who are way stronger than him, and he gives Goku an ominous message saying that he should have never cut it off his tail. It was code for Vegeta and Nappa to, once they come to Earth, to use the artificial moon and turn into Great Apes. But Goku doesn't know what this means, but he knows he's getting excited for two Saiyans who are way stronger than him, because Goku needed a challenge lately after he beat Piccolo. Goku has gathered up all the Z fighters and took them up to Kami's lookout. He tells them about the Saiyans and that how they're gonna come in 1 year, and how strong that they're gonna be. Goku asks Kami can they train up here until the Saiyans arrive. Kami accepts this, but Kami asks Goku a question about Gohan, since he has the same potential as his father or may even be greater. Goku decides to train Gohan just to at least control his power, since he doesn't want him to go on the outrage like he did when he was a kid. But one more person comes out of the shadows. It's Piccolo. The Z Fighters and Kami are all shocked to see Piccolo there, but Piccolo says he's not there for them, he's there for Goku. He tells Goku that he was there when Raditz shows up and he saw the potential of Gohan's, of what he did to that Saiyan, and he decides he wants to train with him and Gohan. Goku, without a doubt, accepts this because he knows how much Piccolo's been training and how much stronger he has become. Piccolo has not been sitting around, he's actually been training a lot more than what he used to, so he's a way more powerful and he's actually rivaling Goku's power at this moment. Everyone on the lookout is surprised to know how much power Piccolo has grown ever since their last encounter. Goku's not worried about this though, cause Goku has not actually shown his full power, so he tells Piccolo don't worry about it, he can still handle him. Piccolo thinks that this is a challenge, but Goku says it's not, and he just states it that it's an actual fact. He tells him that he wasn't going full power when they last fought, and Piccolo is astonished of how much power that Goku has gotten. But after this little argument, Goku and Piccolo finally sets off to go do their training with Gohan and train for the Saiyans' arrival in 1 year. Z Fighters also start their training. But things are different now in this scenario because Z Fighters are aiming towards a different goal in power. They're not trying to reach above Raditz's, they're trying to catch up to Goku. So they do way more intense training and even ask Kami what was Goku's training, and Kami tells them about the hyperbolic time chamber and they let them go in. But they don't survive the full year, not even 6 months or even 4 months. They at least survive 2 months in there, but barely coming out alive. But they're going to keep on trying to go into hyperbolic time chamber as much as they can just to get above in power. Meanwhile, while Goku and Piccolo's training, while they spar with each other occasionally, growing more stronger, but they mainly focus on Gohan's training as trying to control his power and not to go berserk. Gohan's training lasts for 7 months just to get a grasp of his power because of his hybrid potential and the new mixture of Broly's potential. So he goes berserk way more easier, but after the 7 months he has a grasp of his power and he control at least his rival form up to a certain extent, but he can't go overboard or he'll just lose control. As for Goku and Piccolo, they train occasionally and they teach Gohan how to fight, at least to a certain extent as well, because as they say, Gohan doesn't want to be a fighter, he wants to be a scholar, so he's not as interested in fighting, but they still teaches him to at least defend himself. But do not underestimate Gohan's potential, because he still has that hybrid Saiyan potential and also the Broly potential from Goku's DNA, so he is actually still really stronger than what he was in canon, but he doesn't have as much of a fighting spirit as he did just like the original, but he is still way stronger. He didn't get kidnapped by Piccolo, so his training still went a little bit differently, but he is still stronger. So 1 year has passed during their training. Z Fighters and Goku and Piccolo and Gohan are way stronger than what they were. So now let's get on to the power levels of the Dragon Team. Goku, being the strongest of them all, is at 150,000. Piccolo right behind him is at 140,000. With Krillin, with new inspiration, is at 90,000. Right behind him is Tien, who is at 70,000, and Yamcha behind him at 40,000, with Gohan's power level at 10,000, and with Chaozu, who wasn't really focused on power, more on techniques, is at 5,000. So that's the power levels of our heroes, and now let's get on to continue with the story. After their year of training, one day, Goku and Piccolo have sensed the power levels of Vegeta and Nappa. Their pods have crashed down at West City, crushing it. Once they get out their pods, the first thing that Nappa does is destroy the entire city, wiping it all from existence. Only for a few seconds later for the whole Dragon team to arrive. They ask if they could take their battle to a nearby wasteland, and the Saiyans oblige and they go to the wasteland. As soon as they land, Nappa powers up a power ball and throws it up into the air, instantly transforming to a great ape. Goku recognizes this and realizes this is what Raditz meant when he told him not to cut off this tail. Saiyans knew that this was code that they are going to need to be transformed into great apes in order to beat Goku. So the battle instantly starts. Goku and Piccolo decided to go up against Vegeta while the rest takes on Nappa. And as expected, Nappa does not really stand a chance against these new powerful Z fighters. But he does take one of them out, and it was Chaozu. Apparently Chaozu was no match for Great Ape Nappa, especially with his low power level and not much being a little fighter. But a quick moment before Chaozu died, he did manage to paralyze Nappa using his telekinesis, which gives enough time for Krillin to use his Kianzan to cut off Nappa's tail. After successfully using the Kianzan to cut off his tail, Tien goes for the kill using the Dawn Ray in order to avenge his fallen comrade, Chaozu. Meanwhile, during the battle, Goku and Piccolo are fighting against Vegeta. The two of them are a strong enough chance to go out against Vegeta, but Vegeta still puts up a fight. Vegeta does manage to knock down Piccolo, and he's faced off against Goku alone. Goku has some trouble going against Vegeta in his Great Ape form, but Goku still has one trick up his sleeve. Goku starts to transform, his hair starts to spike up, his eyes turning yellow, and he is surrounded by a green aura. His power skyrockets as his Ikari form, it raises his power level by 10 times. Then he goes against Vegeta, easily knocking him down. After knocking Vegeta down in a flash, Vegeta is confused of how much power Kakarot has in stored. He starts to get angry, his moves starting to get sloppy as his mind is filled in with rage as how Goku has so much power stored within him. Then Vegeta starts to realize that this must be a Super Saiyan. After this thought starts to cloud Vegeta's mind, he is met with a swift kick by Goku and he is now on the ground. A Piccolo, who has waken up after being knocked out, decides to go in his giant form and hold Vegeta down with his arms. He tells Krillin to cut off his tail, which he does. Cutting off his tail, Vegeta starts to return to his normal state. Piccolo, now staring at Goku, realized what Goku meant that 1 year ago. Now he knows why Goku has said no worries, that he'll have no problem taking him down. He sees that now as Goku's power level is far beyond his own. Vegeta now knocked out cold, Piccolo tries to go for the kill, but Goku interjects and tells him not to. Piccolo wonders why, and Goku says he still has a few questions he wants to ask Vegeta, and that he shouldn't kill him just out of spite. Piccolo is hesitant at first of letting Vegeta live, but after some thinking about it, he agrees with Goku and lets Vegeta live. But he tells Goku that he is strictly under his watch and makes sure that Vegeta doesn't do anything wrong. Goku agrees and he picks up Vegeta and takes him to a capsule cork so he could get healed. Which officially ends our Saiyan saga and the end of part 2 of this What If. If you guys enjoyed this What If, make sure you leave a like on it. Today's goal is 8 likes, just so you could get a part 3 of What If Goku Had Broly's Potential. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.